Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the cost of living here in San Diego. So if you're interested in getting more information, keep watching. But they're mowing the lawn. Y'all can't hear them. Anyways, I got corona nails, y'all. Finally, corona freaking nails. It's a sad day. It's a sad day. But anyways, you guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you guys know, I'm in the military. So just to give you a little bit of my background, I've lived in Florida. Outside the military, I'm from Rochester, New York, so I've lived there. After living there, I lived in Florida for about 6 years, moved back to Rochester, New York, and then from Rochester, New York, I joined the Navy and I moved to Norfolk, Virginia, and was there for a few years, and then from Norfolk, Virginia, transferred to San Diego, California. So I've lived a few places. So I wanted to give you guys what it costs, the difference in cost of living, gas prices, everything when it comes to living here in San Diego. So first thing first, it's expensive. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all, it is expensive. If you're gonna be living here or wanna move here or any part of California for that matter, you need to be making some money, period, because it costs money to live in sunny California. And it's beautiful. Yeah, the weather is amazing. It's about 75 degrees all year round, so you can't really beat that. Like, I'm from upstate New York, so 75 degrees in December, I will take it. But the cost of living, no, it's not okay, period. I'm not here for it. I'm really not. Like, it's nice and I've enjoyed my time here, but I'm ready to move in a place where I can really afford to purchase a beautiful home. And yeah, so let's get into these prices, home prices. If you are looking to buy a home here in San Diego or anywhere around this area, a nice home, okay, in a nice neighborhood, single family home, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, that's going to run you about $645,000. So I went to go on Zulu and show you guys what you would find for a price range of $650,000 here in San Diego. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms are typically what you would find. If you are looking for in the $300,000 price range or below, most likely you're not going to find anything in that price range. As a single family home, you may find a townhouse, but that's rare. So okay, now if you're trying to rent, that's going to run you about $3,000 a month, and maybe more, maybe less. I wouldn't go less than that, honestly, because if you go less than that, you might be living in the hood. Hey you guys, so I went back on Zillow to see what I can find for a single family home in the $3,000 price range or below, and this was the only thing that came up. There was not a lot of options, so this is typically what you would see. There may be some listed somewhere else, but there was none on Zillow. For a townhome, so for what I'm living in right now, I live in a townhome. I live in a 3-bed, 2.5 bath townhome, and to buy something like this, it will run you about $425 rent. You're going to be paying close to $3,000. I pay 26. Well, I live in military housing. Okay, I live in Lincoln military housing, and I decided to live in military housing because it was going to come out a little cheaper for me doing military housing than it was living out of military housing. So that runs me my entire BAH, which is over $2,600. Expensive, but I can't complain. It's a beautiful home. It's 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, with a garage, a back like flat patio area, balcony, everything. Yeah, I have a lot of space. I love it. So it's perfect for me and my family, so I can't complain. And it's in a beautiful neighborhood, which is one of the big things that made me do military housing, because when I was looking for things in my price range, I would have probably had to knock it down to a 2-bedroom, and I would have been paying around $2,300 a month, and that's not including gas, electric, and everything like that. Now, outside of military housing, so say if you have something like me, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, with gas, electric, water, all that, that's probably going to run you about $250 a month. So the reason I decided to do Lincoln Military Housing is because they have this Yes Energy, and with this program you're allotted a certain amount of money to use. You're allotted a certain amount of pretty much money to use for your electric. Now if you go over that, then you pay the difference. If you go under that, then they reimburse you, so you're not coming out of your pocket anything, pretty much. So if you don't use a lot of electricity like me, like now since we're in quarantine, I'm probably using a little bit more, but I'm still not going over my allotted budget. Okay, sorry about that. They're doing the lawn and stuff outside. So yeah, another thing, gas prices, y'all. Gas prices. Now you will see gas prices as low as $2.50 where I'm from. Moving here, oh, it's over $4. So if you get premium gas, you're gonna be paying about $4.19. Regular $4.09 or $4.10. So yeah, gas prices is crazy. So just make sure you know what I'm saying, you prepare. If you're moving here, if you're PCS in here, make sure you understand that the cost of living is different. Don't see, now especially if you have a family, don't see, oh my God, I'm about to get $2,600 per BAH. Baby, you're gonna be spending all that. So just budget off your, minus your rent. Minus your rent, because you're really not going to be seeing that extra BAH income if you're living in a nice home in a nice neighborhood. And for people who have kids, that's what we're going for. So daycare, I have a daughter, so when we first got here, she was on the waiting list for military daycare. So those of you who know, who are in the military, our daycare is a lot cheaper than the normal daycare. But at first she had to go to an off-base daycare. It ran us about $270 a week. Now that is on the cheaper end, because I went to a lot of daycares, and that was the nicest, less expensive daycare that I could find. So, and I wanted my daughter in a great place, and it was really good. It's called We Care Preschool. So if you guys have kids and you're looking for nice daycares that aren't as expensive, I would try that. It was about $270 a week for her, and then she got into military childcare, which is way less than that. Instead of paying $270 a week, we pay about $416 a month for childcare. So that's amazing. That's a little over $100 a week. So can't complain. That's awesome. Period. Now let me just talk about some of the good things about living here. One, the weather. That's like my favorite thing. I'm from New York. I can go without snow for the rest of my life, I would be fine, period. I would be fine. But the weather is amazing. There's amazing beaches here. Now, if you have a toddler like me, they have Disney and Disneyland, and it's beautiful. They have SeaWorld. I love SeaWorld. We took Naomi to both places. San Diego Zoo. There's so much to do. So beaches, Disney, SeaWorld, San Diego Zoo. There's a lot of different activities and things to do with your children. And then on top of that, there's the outdoors. There's mountain climbing and hiking and things like that. So if you're into those things, you can find a different activity every weekend for you and your family, and you'll be fine. Also, the traffic. The traffic is not bad. It's not as bad as like Atlanta or New York City. To me, it's not terrible. I've been in worse traffic. And even in Norfolk, going to and from base sometimes, I've been in worse traffic. So going to and from base from where I live is not bad. Now, if you live in Chula Vista or other areas, it might be a little worse for you, but it's really not that bad. If you did Norfolk traffic, going to base, then you'll be okay. It's not bad. Or if you lived in Atlanta and you're moving here, it's fine. You chill. I'm trying to think of everything else that I need to cover when it comes to the cost of living. I am going to be doing a Lincoln Military Home Tour, so be on the lookout for that, to show you guys what you'll be getting for your BAH, or even your typical rent if you're not in the military. This will give you an idea of what you would get for the price range. Now, if you're moving here, don't just do everything online and then get here and move in. Make sure you come here first, look around, see the different areas, go to the different apartments or homes. If you're buying a house, go to different places and areas before you sign the dotted line, because some of these apartments, they'll seem to have great prices, and you go and they're not great neighborhoods or whatever. So I've seen apartments listed for like 2 bedrooms for like $1,900 or $1,800 or $1,700, and they're not good, period. They're in bad neighborhoods. So if you're looking for a nice 2-bedroom apartment in a nice area that's not crazy far, you're going to be looking at spending over $2,000. That's just what it is. So, but I just wanted to give y'all an insight of how much it costs to live here, because it is not cheap. I came from my last apartment that I rented in Rochester, New York, was a 1-bedroom. Now, it was just me at that time. So it was a little 1-bedroom, 1 bath. And guess how much my rent was? $575 for a 1-bedroom, 1 bathroom in the suburbs. In the suburbs at that. In Virginia, I had a 2-bedroom, 2 bath, and my rent was $853. So that was pretty good. Okay, so jump from that. My last apartment in Florida, it was 1 bed with a den and 1 full bath, and it was $725 a month. So that's 3 different areas: Florida, upstate New York, Virginia, Norfolk, Virginia. Okay, and then I moved from Norfolk, Virginia to San Diego, and now rent went up from $800, almost $900 to almost $3,000. $875 to $2,000, over $2,600, y'all. That's a big difference. On top of daycare, on top of groceries, on top of just miscellaneous things, clothes, gas, everything. It is very, very expensive. Now, for me personally, I love the weather, but I'm in a place in my life where I really want to buy a home, and I don't have $500,000 income. Okay, right now. Later on down the line, I will, but right now I don't have $500,000 income. You know what I'm saying? So I cannot afford to buy a home that is $645,000. And the homes that I want for $645,000 in Atlanta, that's a mansion. In Texas, that's a mansion. Okay. So I gotta be in a place where I can really afford. You can come and you can travel here and visit and go back to, you know, get more for your money. If you really cannot afford to live here, because a lot of people stay and they live here and then they just dumb it down, you know what I'm saying, or they get roommates. And I'm too old, I don't do roommates. I have a child, you know what I'm saying, we don't do roommates. So, you know, a lot of, you know, if you're young, you're single, you don't have any kids, then that's fine. But for me, no. I need to be in a place where I can buy a home, you know, we can raise our family, we got more kids, and yeah. $645,000 to buy a home, and that's only a 3-bedroom, two bed. That is not okay. Naomi's up. Video is over. Thank you guys for watching this video. I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Bye.